Good evening. Tonight's Echo features strong language, bloody violence, and scenes that some may find disturbing. A full list of content warnings can always be found via a link in the description box. Remember, your peace of mind matters above everything else. Please enjoy. I'd almost finished scrubbing Miss Lindholm's laminate worktop when she asked me how comfortable I was with death.
How do you feel around dead bodies, dear?
Yeah, just like that. I stopped scrubbing at once and turned to her, seeing that she must have smiled when she said it.
You know, I try not to feel them at all, personally.
Her smile slipped away. Bad joke.
Why?
I asked, squeezing out the last of the rusty water into the sink of Lindholm's now spotless kitchen.
Everything okay for you?
She gestured to the pale ceiling with her eyes, as if fearful that it may know we were talking about it, and my gaze followed. There was a patch up there, a small, speckly patch of black and blue that I hadn't noticed when she'd hired me.
All done. I'm popping out for a ciggy.
Us, I mean. When she'd hired us. With Hailey shutting the apartment's front door behind her, I cast my eyes back to the old bint.
What is it? What's up there?
Oh, I tried to think.
She shivered. It was July.
Mr. and Mrs. Carmody, bless them, used to live above me 6 weeks ago.
I couldn't take my eyes off it.
Oh, I see. Okay. Did they move? Well, they aren't dead, are they? Are they?
Would you go and check on them for me? I've made countless calls to get a wellness check on the pair after they lost their son, bless them, but those police, bless them, haven't done much of anything. So I was hoping you could be a dear and look for me, bless you.
My brain must have turned inside out for a moment, because I almost realised what she was asking me.
You want me to clean their apartment, don't you?
Only if they're past it.
If one of them croaked it, I doubt the other would just sit around, not doing anything about it. Unless both of them kicked it, but what are the chances of that?
Losing a loved one can make someone do crazy things. You wouldn't understand. But you'll come to learn that when you get older.
Right.
I looked over at my cleaning gear in the corner of the room and then to my tattered yellow overalls.
I don't think I've got the equipment to deal with a dead body, so sorry, but I
would really appreciate it. Bless you. It's horrible having to live beneath all that. I can't sleep.
It might be tough to get Hailey on board too. She's a bit squeamish and, you know...
Miss Lindholm reached into her purse.
And I just don't think it'd be something I could get the time to do either, you know? I'm also just not trained in all of that.
Would £5,000 be okay?
Hailey, you are being a cunt.
I am not cleaning up a corpse. No way. We clean homes, that's all.
This is a home.
With a corpse in it.
Come on. $5,000, one teeny tiny job.
Nope.
Think of all the, I don't know, cigarettes or some shit that you could buy with $2,000.
Wow. You really don't know anything about me.
I thought I'd gotten away with it too.
Wait, $2,000?
Fuck.
Why'd you get 3 and I get 2?
Well, right now it looks like I'll be getting all 5 if I do it by myself.
I doubt that.
She looked over her shoulder, her overalls crinkling like a packet of crisps, before she looked back again.
That's not a day's work on your own.
Then help me, you bellend. One day, in and out, easy peasy.
Not easy peasy.
She flicked her cigarette onto the concrete and stamped it out.
I'm not good with blood or gore or whatever else is up there.
It'll be okay. Please, I need this money. Have you seen the price of gas these days?
You don't use gas.
Well, not yet, but I might do one day.
Oh, Christ.
Listen, alright? I've got 2 people to support at home, and cleaning old people's homes for tuppence isn't exactly doing the job, you know?
50-50. Half the money each and I'll do it. Any less and I'm gone.
Sure.
I reached out for a handshake.
50-50.
Don't touch me.
Okay.
I turned my back to her and strolled quickly in the opposite direction toward my work van.
What's this really about, Fynn?
I was smiling. I think she could sense it.
Just helping an old lady out. Nothing more. The money is nice too.
Right.
See you bright and early tomorrow morning. Crack of dawn, etc.
Do you need a hand getting more equipment?
Oh, don't you worry. I've got just the thing.
Birds chirped as the morning broke on a new, profitable workday, and I pulled up in my rusty old van to find Hailey glaring at me from the car park. The building, Burberry Gates, didn't have much in the way of parking, so I had to make do with the space available, yanking the handbrake hard once I'd nestled into a gap between two mopeds. I fumbled the car keys between my fingers before something slammed into the window beside my head, and I dropped them under the chair.
You're late?
Sorry about that. Tyler needed a hand with something. He's been learning how to crochet and I just wanted to help.
Hailey yanked the van door open, and I fell to the concrete in a heap, clutching the keys tight to my chest.
Don't worry, I got him.
She didn't help me up.
Jesus, have you even slept? You look awful.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Totally. Slept like a beaver.
Smell like one too.
Shut up.
Is that why you're here? Get away from your actual obligations for the day.
Not at all. Things at home are going very well, thank you. Steph is taking Tyler to see some shitty shit movie or another, so let's just get this done.
I threw open the back door of my van and grabbed 2 overstuffed gym bags full of cleaning equipment. Unzipping them, I took out some clean white overalls, a half-mask respirator, and a pair of heavy-duty hiking boots.
The other bag is yours. Pop those on and let's get to work.
Ascending the old rickety metal stairs up to the Carmody's apartment, directly above that of Miss Lindholm's, we suited up in our biohazard gear. Carmody's front door, number 205, was the furthest to the left on a wooden walkway that was a bit too easy to see through. Beside the door was a window, huge bastard too, with the blackout curtains pulled all the way across. Right, I said, my voice now muffled by the mask. Let's get this sucker open. I threw the full weight of my shoulder against the front door and regretted it soon after.
Oh, for God's sake.
Hailey shoved me aside and booted the door handle, putting a dent in the metal and sending a huge crack down the centre of the door before she kicked it a second time and the lock broke apart. Good work. Shit, it's blocked. I slammed into the door once more, and the momentum carried me forward into the apartment as whatever had been blocking it was dislodged, and I fell, face first, onto the carpet. It was sodden with blood. I sat up and saw a black cloud just ahead as it surged towards me, buzzing and clicking as it went. It was flies, hundreds of them, tiny gnats and mosquitoes and houseflies, with those fat blue bottles too, all rushing past me. One got a bit too comfortable with me and lodged itself in my ear canal on the way past, buzzing frantically against my eardrum before I slapped the other side of my head and set the bastard free.
Oh, fuck that. Are you bleeding?
It's not mine, don't worry. Christ on a cracker, the smell. It's making me eyes water.
We should go. We're not equipped for this. It's reeking through my respirator.
I should have brought the full masks, eh? Come on, we're in now, let's stick with it.
I almost tripped over one of the dozens of moist cardboard boxes in the hallway as I squelched my way over the carpet, careful not to knock one onto myself. Reaching through a gap in the box towers, I found a light switch and flicked it.
Mustn't have paid the bill. Have you got a torch on you?
My vision exploded. She did, indeed.
I'm keeping it. I don't trust you with it.
Fine.
It was the exact same layout as Miss Lindholm's from downstairs, but it was unrecognisable, with rooms and sub-rooms made from stacked boxes, and a fetid yellow tinge where the white walls once were.
Where the fuck do we start?
I don't know. Find the bodies, I guess.
It's a one-bedroom apartment, isn't it?
Hailey's torchlight drifted over the walls until it reached a bedroom door at the end, the only one in the apartment, and revealed some black fluid that lurked beneath the gap at the bottom. I wiped the sweat from my forehead.
Let's start in the kitchen, yeah?
Hailey's light darted behind me then, which is when we saw it. A black pile of mush in the middle of the kitchen floor. Soaking into the floorboards, the mess still held the vague shape of what it once was. A human body. I stepped forward, and Hailey stepped back.
Okay, we're definitely leaving now.
Closer to it now, I could make out the clothes and muscle. The skin had burst, and the blood and pus once inside the body had since drained into the wood below it. I then remembered the patch in Miss Lindholm's ceiling, the gore seeping into her apartment from above.
Well, we can't just leave this here.
Do not touch that. I forbid it.
I touched it, and my thumb sank into the corpse's back, with chunks of flesh tearing apart like moist sheets of paper when I tried to retrieve it.
God, it's so sour. Hand me the bucket.
Sod off.
Hailey, bucket, now.
She sighed beneath her respirator, and a large plastic container landed beside me with a damp thud. I touched the body once more, and this time I could scoop the remains up in my hands like black porridge and slop them into the bucket. I lost my balance once and ended up with my knee in the poor sod's chest, lost in my own little world until Hailey was suddenly beside me, grabbing some handfuls herself until we were left with just the bones.
Okay. Job's a good one. Bugger me.
Not done yet. If we do this, we do it properly. We need to tear up the floorboards. Bag 'em too.
Okay, yes. Good idea.
I rummaged through my bag and pulled out an old crowbar of mine, slipping it between the gaps in the wood. With barely any force needed, the floorboards came away in uneven chunks, letting Hailey stuff them into a yellow bin bag and tie them up tight.
One body down, one to go.
Are you kidding me? Nobody else lives here.
Miss Lindholm said it was a pair. Pair means two, you pillock?
She shoved a picture frame into my hand.
While you were dicking around, I had a wander. What'd you see?
I held the frame up to the light.
Just some knobhead in a pilot's uniform.
One knobhead in a pilot's uniform.
So?
Look closer.
I did as she asked, and spotted something peculiar in the picture she'd shown me. The person within, a man most likely, had their surname printed on their jacket. Williamson.
I thought the Carmodys lived here.
The lady downstairs must have gotten it wrong.
Okay, so whatever. She got the name all scuffed. Who cares? She was right about the other stuff.
I don't know, something's fishy.
That'll be the rotting flesh in the bucket.
No, I mean, something else. She got the name wrong. Could have gotten the number of people wrong and God knows what else. Unless...
Well, okay. She mentioned that they had a son who died recently or whatever. That's probably just him, got married, took his partner's surname. No biggie.
Hailey pondered for a moment, tapping her foot.
Maybe.
I seriously doubt that she was lying to me. On purpose, anyway. To what end? Makes no sense, right?
Right.
Right?
Right. You wait right there then.
Oh, where are you going?
For a smoke.
Well, are you coming back?
She gave me the middle finger over her shoulder, so I took it as a maybe. She was, however, kind enough to leave the torch.
Okay. Time to bag up some of this crap.
I unfurled a giant stack of yellow bags and tore one open, before funneling the loose bones into it and anything else I could find for disposal. The boxes by the front door could be tossed out wholesale, but the hoarding wasn't contained within that cardboard collection, with loose papers, tea bags, cigarette butts, sweet packets, and a small pile of shriveled up balls that were, at one time, pickled onions.
Ugh. Probably Helmy's. I've always hated that brand.
With that done, I cast my gaze back to the bedroom, and with the bathroom being the only other place left to check besides that one, options were running low on where the other body could be. I approached the bedroom door, reaching out with my pus-covered hand to grab the handle before pulling it down. The floor was sticky, causing thick fluid to stretch over it as I pushed the door open, with it fighting against me. I could hear a faint noise inside, like a leaky tap and a gurgling drain.
Must have been ensuite.
I leant closer to the door, pressing my left ear right against the wood, listening close for any sounds that might tell me what was in there, just to avoid any further nasty surprises.
You shouldn't be here.
Hell. I spun on my heels, looking behind me for the source of that thick growl, and saw a man standing before me. An old man, much older than the one in the picture, but wearing the same uniform. A pilot's uniform.
Oh, sorry mate, we're just here to...
I looked to the open doorway. No sign of Hailey.
I am here to clean the place up. Didn't realise someone was still here.
You cannot be in here. This place is not for you.
You shouldn't be living in this mess, buddy. Who are you, anyway? Williamson, or...?
You do not say his name.
Okay. What about Carmody? Is that you? His face sagged with decades of loose skin as he tongued his blackened teeth.
Yes, this is my home. You should leave now.
Where's your, wife? I pointed toward the pile of bones. Is that...
Yes.
I had no follow-up questions. Right, well, okay. I guess I'll be off. I'll email you the bill, okay?
It was to set her free. It told me to do it, and it knows what's best for us.
Well, great. Anyway, be seeing you.
It knows what is best for her, for me. The pilot knows what is best for you.
I'll have to meet him sometime. Hailey, where the fuck are you?
It made me feel young again. It made me handsome again. It made my son. It made him live again.
It did what?
The pilot makes it so. I will not let it leave.
Listen, I'm just here to do a job.
I will not let you take it away from me.
The man moved faster than he should have done, faster than those old bones should have allowed, because he was on me in a flash. My head hit the wall behind me, and his jagged fingernails scratched at my respirator as he tried to take it off, scraping the skin of my cheeks.
I'm going to slit your eyes. The pilot must not leave this place.
I slapped his hands away, kneed him directly between his legs, and shoved him backwards. Losing most of his balance, he continued to stumble until his foot fell into a gap where the floorboards once were, and he tripped over. His head hit the kitchen counter and bent too far in the wrong direction. I heard his neck snap. With my blood sloshing around me and fast, I swung my fist at whoever thought they could creep up on me again, only to clock Hailey right in the shoulder.
Ow, shithead! By the way, are you sleeping in your van?
What? She saw the dead body, the fresh dead body, slumped over in the corner.
Fynn? What the fuck did you do?
That was self-defense. He attacked me.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
What do we do?
I reckon we get the fuck out of here, right now.
But the cleaning isn't done.
Fuck the cleaning, Fynn. I said it from the start. This shit is not worth it. Besides, that's a second corpse here now, and we cannot do anything with this one.
It's not that simple.
Yes, it is. I'm leaving. Come if you want. Nothing complicated about that.
How do we explain this away then? We can't just hop in our van and bugger off, not expecting this to follow us. The old bint downstairs knows we were here. She can place us.
So,
how do we justify an old rotten pile of sludge in a bucket with a nice, juicy, fresh corpse with a smashed neck beside it?
don't do this.
You know I'm right.
So, you're saying we need to kill Mrs. Lindholm?
What? No, Jesus. I'm not saying that at all.
Then spit it out already.
I took a deep breath. I regretted it. We need to get rid of the body. We stared at it for some time, stumped for what to do with the few dozen kilos of old dead man meat. Let's pick him up, I guess.
I hate this. And you, also.
Thanks.
Just to clarify before we begin, while it is very illegal to break a man's neck in self-defence, it is considerably more illegal to try and cover up that act by disposing of the body.
Not if they don't find it. Easy peasy. Nobody will know. We could just, pop a rug over it or something.
My point is, and you might want to unplug your dipshit ears for this one, is that it's reasonable for an old man to have fallen and broken his neck on his own in a place like this.
Okay.
It is less reasonable for an old man to have fallen, broken his neck, and cut himself up into little pieces on his own. You understand?
Well, I wasn't thinking little pieces. That sounds like lots of work.
Fynn.
I'd already tried to scoop up the old man as she spoke, but had found him heavier than expected, so I dropped him again. Maybe you're right.
I am.
Maybe.
Definitely.
A harsh gurgle shot through my fingertips. I looked to Hailey. Her face didn't change. She mustn't have heard it.
Did you hear that?
Never mind. I moved my ear close to the old man's chest. I think he's still breathing. The gurgle turned to a crackle, like a nest of bubble wrap inside the old bugger's chest was being popped, the sound vibrating through his ribs. Hello? Are you all right? His jaw shifted, but otherwise, he remained still. Don't get up. You've had a nasty fall, and you might hurt yourself more if you try and stand, okay? I turned to Hailey. Now what the fuck do we do? It was only when she didn't reply that I realised she'd gone again. Okay, don't panic, I said, reaching for my phone, having to whip off my pair of gloves just to use the damn thing. I'll call an ambulance. Right now. I thumbed 999 into the keypad, directed an ambulance to Burberry Gates ASAP, and stuffed the phone back in my pocket. It's alright, buddy. Help is on the way. Everything is gonna be fine. He reached out towards me.
The pilot! The hurt it will cause. It must not leave this place.
I wasn't sure I had the heart to tell him the truth. I'm sorry, but your son is dead, I said, having soon found it. He can't hurt anyone now. We're gonna get you help, so don't worry, just stay still. His head twisted towards me, cracking skin as it went.
My son lives because the pilot makes it so.
I said nothing.
It made him live again.
What is the pilot? If not your son, then who? He said nothing more, merely raising a crooked finger past my shoulder. I followed it, turning to the bedroom door, the one place we hadn't opened, where the black sludge seeped beneath the frame. By the time I turned back, the old man was dead. His breathing had stopped, his heart whispered into silence, and his eyes went out. The pilot makes it so. I had to see what this thing was, once and for all. I leapt up, stormed over to the bedroom door, and placed my hand against it. I could feel something radiating through the wood and into my palm. It was a soothing feeling, but prickly, like I'd slept on it too long. The feeling worked its way up my arm, to my elbow, to my shoulder, ready to grip my collarbone and squeeze it tight. It's like my eyes had been opened. A boulder had been shifted from my chest for the first time in my life. The pilot makes it so. The pilot makes it so. I was only snapped out of it when I smelled the cigarette smoke filling the apartment.
Sorry, just popped out.
Ambulance is on the way.
Okay, great. Let's sit outside and wait for them. Not staying in here any longer.
She grabbed her bag of tools. You go on ahead. I'll wait in here.
Don't be dumb. Come on, let's go.
She grabbed my arm and pulled it, freeing my hand from the door. My gaze snapped onto hers. I'm not leaving. Her eyes widened and her forehead wrinkled as she suppressed the urge to punch me.
Oh, to hell with you.
You were right. She stopped walking.
What?
I am sleeping in my van. She faced me.
Why?
Things aren't going very well at home. So I'm not leaving.
What happened?
It doesn't matter. Seriously, just go.
Fynn.
I sat down on the one dry bit of carpet I could find, with my back against the wall and my ear close to the unopened bedroom door. Go home. I'll wait for the ambulance and presumably the police right here.
There's no need for this. You were attacked. Nobody would convict you for...
That's not why I'm upset, you know. It was then that she sat beside me.
Then why?
It's just Steph and Tyler.
Okay. You've had a bit of a falling out or something. So what?
Hailey? They're dead. Steph was driving home from her parents when a drunk driver slammed into the side of the car. They spun out under a lorry and it took the whole top off. She died instantly, or so they say.
Oh, I didn't know. I'm sorry. Sincerely, I am.
Me and Steph, we had known each other since high school, and we'd lived together for years, and we were just able to finally have a comfortable life. And what sort of comfort can anyone give me after that? I was supposed to be there too in that accident with them, but I lied about having fucking shingles so I wouldn't need to go.
When did it happen?
5 months ago. I couldn't go back to that house. Not after that, because the only thing I see is that his little beanbag chair is there and that he's not in it.
You have to go back, Fynn. You can't keep sleeping in your van. You know that, right?
I've done everything I can to move on. I've been eating better. I've been taking 60 milligrams of these shitty fucking antidepressants or whatever every day. I've been trying to help people and be kinder. That's why I wanted to do this job properly. It wasn't about the money. I just wanted to help someone, but no matter what I do,
You can't make them come back. Everything else in life could be perfect, which, no, it isn't. But even if you feel that void that nothing else seems to fill, you're still here, and that means there's hope.
But it was perfect. She squeezed my shoulder.
We'll talk about this, but we'll do it outside or at the pub or at dinner, okay? Not here.
Still, I said nothing.
We have a deal, right? You know how I get when you don't agree with me.
We sat together for a moment. Were it not for the locale, it might have almost been nice. Okay. Deal.
Come on, let's go.
I cast my eyes back to the old man, the dead man, as his words echoed around my skull. The pilot knows best. It made me feel young again. It made me handsome again. It made him live again. Right. Lead the way. She did as I asked, even helping me off my feet too, and stepped out into the summer sunlight. That's when I did it. Slamming the door shut behind her, I toppled the towers of cardboard boxes and jammed them hard against the door frame, blocking it.
Fynn! Fynn, what the fuck are you doing? Fynn!
She yelled, though her voice was faint. I returned to the bedroom door, lugging that massive torch with me when I checked to see if the old man's body was still where I left it. Mercifully, it was. With my hand on the door once more, I pushed it open all the way. Something stared back at me. 2 large eyes, with pupils stretched to the edges of the sockets, were embedded in the wall opposite. A wall that dripped with blood and saliva and pus made of muscle and bone. It was watching me. Like snakes, these long tubes of fat uncoiled themselves from the wall, slapping down onto the carpet as a single creature. It had 6 legs, or perhaps 8, with a pointed skull and long, thin hair leaking from its mouth. The pilot knows best. I took a deep breath. It made me feel young again. I stood my ground. It made me handsome again. The creature leapt towards me with its many limbs at the ready. I braced myself. I scrunched my eyes up tight. It made him live again. I woke up. It was a Sunday. A cosy Sunday. Winter, perhaps, where I had to stay under the covers. I was in my bed, too, with fresh sheets. A young boy was in the corner, in his beanbag chair, threading loop after loop of wool together. He'd crocheted a green octopus. I was so proud of him. I was proud of Tyler. There was a light tap on the bedroom door, and without saying a word, someone walked in. Steph walked in. I'd say she'd never looked better, but it was hard to tell when someone looked like that. I asked her not to go to her parents that day, or to let Tyler out of her sight for a second. I didn't need to beg her to stay, or lie about anything to keep her here. I asked, and she listened. She wondered if I was okay, and when I wasn't, she'd lean over and hold me until I was. It was perfect. My gaze was caught briefly by the TV at the other end of the room, our bedroom, and Steph turned it on. I looked at the picture on display. I could see that rotten apartment wall again on the TV, but the creature was gone. The footage continued, walking through the Carmody apartment with a giant torch, seeing the dead body in the corner, the ripped floorboards, and the boxes piled by the front door. A pair of hands reached towards those boxes. They were my hands, slicked with blood and tearing their way through to the front of the apartment we'd been tasked with cleaning. The outside world was so close, with the light piercing through the crack in the door's centre as shadowy figures, the police, most likely, approached it. My hands grasped for the doorknob. I asked Steph to turn it off, and she did. I didn't need to see it anymore. I was here, in our house, and that was all that mattered. Closing my eyes for a moment, I felt it. That warm creature coiling itself around me, the burning as it bit into my flesh, and the feeling of it wriggling inside my back and threading its razor-wire stomach hair through my spine. But it was okay. I was just a passenger in my own body, and that thing, that creature, it was the pilot. Echoes in the Jar is powered by Patreon. Thank you to the two most recent supporters of the show, supporter Matthew Siadak and associate producer Sean Holden. If you'd like to support the show, swing on over to patreon.com/echoesinajar and you too could get your name at the end of every episode. Thank you for listening, and always read the label.